What we tend to think of as cultures are often actually patterns of systemic refusal, which emerged in response to political conditions deemed unacceptable to some people within a given society. These people then separate themselves in some way from that society, becoming culturally distinct in the process. Ethnogenesis is sometimes described within the context of the emergence of a subculture or counterculture, which, if able to continue resisting what it was opposing, would become a different culture entirely. The emergence of new cultures through ethnogenesis is well documented and often stems from a flight from state power, a process which begins with a choice to differ from the majority of the existing group. When we collect, preserve, cultivate, and share heirloom seeds, while simultaneously feeding ourselves, growing medicine, providing habitat and nectar for pollinators, and building biomass for building soil, what we are really doing is engaging in a non-genetically, non-religious, non-nationalistically, and non-geographically defined form of ethnogenesis, creating an emergent culture that is primarily defined by its ethno-ecological attributes. In many ways, the permaculture movement and regenerative food movement could be seen as an expression of ethnogenesis, or the emergence of a counterculture or subculture. I explored this further in my essay titled Why Involuntary Governance Structures Are Not Compatible with the Permaculture Ethical Compass, which further serves to illuminate how the existing status structures are antithetical to the permaculture compass and many of the ethical worldviews of the ancient indigenous peoples which permaculture is based upon. When we recognize, give our attention and reverence to, and interact with species of trees and plants that bind our present with our ancestral cultural past, in a way that honors the diversity of our human family while also giving back to the earth, we begin to engage in ethnogenesis in a way that connects our hearts, minds, and conscious awareness to both the wisdom of our ancient indigenous ancestors and people from all over the planet that may look very different outwardly, yet at their core share the same innate God-given spark and ancient cultural connection to the living world.